G'day, I'm Chris, and this is Game Chambers, and we are back with Wrath of the Righteous. We have just had Ember stolen by some Baphomet cultists, whisked away from our home city of Dresden, while we were dealing with some petitioners, I suppose, to the leadership of the Crusade. So we're going to put together a rescue. We want Ember back. She is one of our main party members. Definitely don't want to be leaving her behind. Now, what we do want to do, though, we have a bit of junk to sell, and we are going to have to equip a character to fill the missing void that we're going to have from Ember. Seeking forgiveness. What quest is that? Seeking forgiveness. Oh, it's the sales representative. Yeah, okay. We'll go out and have a chat to her, but we're also going to go sell some stuff, and we need to figure out who we're going to replace Ember with. Probably Social. He's similar. He should provide us with a few buffs, so we might have to go through and do all his buffs, etc. Even up here. Social and Anevia up here. It's new. What's going on with you guys? You're painting. In Social's drawing, Anevia is wearing a sundress and standing on a riverbank. There are flowers in her hair and a dreamy smile on her face. So weird. I don't remember the last time I wore a dress. Anevia pulls the leather strap of her armor musingly. I'd like to again later, when the war is over. I think it will suit you. Thank you, Anevia smiles. For a moment her face is as carefree as in the picture. Social, I need to talk to you. Yes, Anevia, if you'll excuse me. Can I keep the drawing? Of course, Commander. Okay, so we got nothing we need to talk to him about. My pleasure. Okay, do we have anything for Anevia? No, we don't. Okay. Nothing new for them. But we want to go see... Okay, so we probably should do our gearing first, hey? Because this guy here, we can sell our junk to. What's this? Persuasion, morale. Oh, that's really good, actually. Cats and green screens do not mix, apparently. So there we go. Let's get back to what we're looking at here. Adds 2 to the DC for all saving throws against mind-affecting abilities used by the wielder. That's an amulet. Who's not wearing... So let's have a look. You wearing a necklace? So +1 DC for your hexes. Ah, I can't look at Ember because we do not currently have Ember. But that would be a very good ability for either Emerylda or Ember. How much money have we got? Oh, let's grab it. Mighty Fists +3. Getting up there in price though. Diamonds. How many diamonds do I have? I've got 5. That'll do for now. Phylacteries, yeah. Not too worried. Okay. Mighty Fist +3. What are you wearing? Mighty Fist +2. So it's only going to be another +1 to hidden damage. I'm not going to worry too much about that just at this point in time then. The ring is tempting. Okay, let's see what we're going to get rid of here, junk-wise. Obviously that's junk, that's junk. That's a pointless weapon. And keep the Fang, keep that one. What was this one? +4 quarterstaff. Keep Radiance. The Blitz Cut item. +3 shock short sword bypasses any type of damage reduction. I might hang on to that. It's a good breastplate, but We'll hang on to it for now. Hang on to that one for now. We don't have a Blood Rager. Hang on to that one. And that one. So we're not really getting rid of much, are we? And we're definitely going to keep all those. Scrolls are a bit of a mess, but we're going to keep them all. Okay, deal. I think we still made money out of that. Let's see what we have here. Shirt of Blazing Fighter. Cool. Whenever it lands an enemy partially skinned. Okay. Gloves of Dueling? No. It's just... That's pretty good. Robe of Order. If the wearer has a key pool. If the wearer is of lawful alignment, it gains +2 on attack rolls against chaotic enemies. What are you wearing at the moment? Okay, so we'll get rid of that and we'll swap it for that. Because that'll help you with your attack rolls. And that's an issue that you're having at the moment. So another +2 to attack rolls against chaotic enemies, which should be the majority of what we fight, will be good. DC 15, not even worth it. Okay, so let's do that then. Okay. So you're going to put that on. And then you're going to put the new shirt on. So that'll take your attack rolls up a bit more, which will be nice. Okay, was there anything up here I needed to look at? No. I might just have a quick look and see. Don't really want to dive into his story right now. Wouldn't mind knowing a bit more about Camellia. Okay. Let's go check over here. Underneath up there. Okay. Shame I didn't find out. Couldn't find the person that's going to answer the... Oh, what was it? The price of... Oh, wrong one. Knowledge, whatever it is. Icy Burst, Keen, Cold Iron, Bastard Sword. What else do we have? +3 Scimitar. Corrosive Earthbreaker. Heavy Shield of Innate Trust. No. Quiver of Sacred Vengeance. This ammunition hits first enemy as well as 2 additional enemies. What's Furyborn do? Oh, that's... Quiver of Sacred Vengeance. Pretty expensive, but quite good. I don't think we want to spend that much money on a consumable, essentially. And the rest of this is just all +1 stuff, is it? Oh, hang on. And some +2s, okay. Okay, and what do you have? You've just got all exotic weapons. Yeah, it doesn't help me at all. The blacksmith, did you have something as well? What is that? Additional 2d6 slashing damage on hit against bleeding or helpless enemies. What are you wielding at the moment? Soul Shear. Let's, yeah, okay. We're gonna keep that for now. How much is the dissector? 75,000. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna buy it. It's actually really quite beneficial for what we use it for, but okay, let's go back up here. Sia, Guam, jewelry, prison, tavern, house. Okay. Rhaenith, what do you want? Rhaenith is standing, arms folded, pensively observing the city around her. Noticing you, she greets you with a nod. What is this personal matter you wish to discuss? Rhea sighs loudly. She obviously has trouble saying this. Her cold, businesslike manner melts away. I've said this in my head so many times, and now I actually have to say it. I can't put two words together. I want to talk to my son very much, but he is avoiding me. I know you are friends, or at least he listens to you. If you could convince him to at least approach me. Who are you? Rhea Neath, sales representative of the Hiradazzle & Co. trading house in Nerosian. Okay, well, who is your son? I know no one by the name of Neath. Oh, of course, forgive me. Neath is not a real family name exactly. My husband didn't have any at all, and neither did I. We took the name of the village he lived in. My son's name is Lan. He knows I'm here and is hiding from me. I can't blame him. I might never have another chance to make amends and tell him I love him. Okay. Why doesn't Lan want to see you? Rhea turns around. Isn't it obvious? I gave up and abandoned him. The day his father and I decided to go our separate ways, that was that. He must resent me, or hate me. Maybe he's ashamed of me. Maybe he's wiser than me. Some children shouldn't meet their mothers. There's no point in reopening old wounds. But I still want to see him. So much. Okay, I'll find your son. Rhea nods, trying to maintain her composure, but tears are glistening in her eyes. Thank you. This means so much to me. I wanted to ask you something else. It might be rude, but I'm worried about Lan. So, is he just one of your fighters? Nothing more? Forgive me for being tactless, but people say he's often seen with you. There's been no indication that Emerylda is interested in Lan, but... yeah, so this one doesn't make sense. We're not going to call him a soldier. It's more like, he is a friend and nothing more. Forgive me. That was rude of me. I shouldn't have asked. Show me your wares. Let's see what she's got. Meh, not much. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's go grab... I'm clicking on everything that I don't want to click on. Let's go grab Lan and send him up to talk to his mother. Now we are... Do we take Social? Or do we take Riddle? Because we could always knock over another quest while we're out there. We should probably actually just poke our heads out and have a look where Ember is being kept. Because depending on where she's being kept might depend on who we take with us. We might be able to knock over a companion quest on the way. What brings you here? We've got a lot to talk about, don't we? Your people have come to the surface. Does this mean you are no longer Neithers? Ah, that's a good question. We're not fully Uplanders yet. I think we are now Uplander Neithers. Although if you think about it, we used to be neither Uplanders. After all, our ancestors came to the caves from the surface. And now I've given myself a headache. Maybe I'll leave the task of renaming our people for a better time. I want to talk about our last training session. Yeah, I realise that got a little weird. Lan turns the scale side of his face to you. We both got a little carried away and, well, we probably shouldn't train together anymore. Emerylda didn't get carried away. It wasn't the best idea. Besides, I lied to you about my intentions. I couldn't just come out and say I wanted to spend some alone time with you. Get to know you better. I'm sorry for lying to you. You have nothing to be sorry for. Nothing, no offence taken. Lan turns his human side to you and smiles. To be completely honest, I liked it. It was as if, by fighting you, I started to understand you better, strange as that might sound. And of course, it's flattering to have a beautiful woman completely focused on me, never taking her eyes off me, even if she is thrashing me in the process. So, that entire fight involved Emerylda walking away while Null mauled Lan. Your mum came to see you, Lan. Why don't you want to talk to her? She got to you. He clears his throat. It's not that I don't want to see her, I'm just busy. Lan waves his hand vaguely. With, this and that. Crusade matters. Sometimes I feel like a mother of a large brood, and besides, she didn't come here for me. She's on business. I don't want to distract her. By the way, have you seen her card? I got one from a merchant. Lan produces a business card from his pocket. Rhea Neath, Fizdrazzle & Co. Trading House, Nerosian. Embossed in gold and everything. People with gold lettering on their business cards probably don't have time for idle chit-chat. I'll bet you I need an appointment a week in advance. Even if I do, what would we talk about? You think I'm angry at her? I'm not. I never was. She and my dad had it rough. They didn't make it, and that's nobody's fault. But so much time has passed, she and I are just strangers now. If you happen to see her, tell her I've got a lot on my plate right now. Maybe some other time. I know she lives in Nerosian now. Maybe I'll send her a present on her birthday. Emerylda's big on family. This is something that she would probably want to drag Lan to at least talk to her, because his reasoning doesn't make sense. He's not that busy. He could talk to her while she's in the city. I'm not going to run and forward across the city just because, that's a little bit frustrating. I want to talk about our relationship. An opening like that never bodes well. You don't interest me. What do you mean anymore? Any interest? I am not interested, Lan. Lan's face falls. To be honest, I'm surprised I ever did. Anyway, fine. I'm not in a joking mood right now. How about we just give each other some space for a while, and after that I'll promise to get your good friend Lan back. The guy with the wisecracks and zero romantic interest. Yeah, where did the romantic interest come from? Emerylda showed no interest in you. Yep, cool. Well, at least we've found a way to stop that. Good. Alright, let's be the, I'm sorry, but Lan doesn't want to see you. He is stubborn. I'm not sure if he gets it from me or his father, but please, try again. But now, Maria retrieves a package from a bag and opens it to reveal a small striped arrow painted yellow and red with blue fletching. There, it's an arrow from his very first bow. I made them so bright so they could be easily seen in the grass. I showed him how to shoot. I taught him to train his vision, to account for the wind, to fix his string. Just take it to him as a souvenir, a keepsake. Tell him I've never forgotten him. I know Lan won't forgive me, but at least he should know that. See, feels weird. They're having this... They both have these perceptions of each other, but we don't have the option to correct those perceptions. And so it feels really awkward, this whole conversation again. Now, I'm not sure if this... Yeah, it's... I don't see why Emerylda can't clear the air. She should be able to clear the air between the two quite easily. What's going on here? Come on, camera. Your mum gave me this. She's never forgotten you. She is very sorry. Lan takes the arrow carefully and examines it. This is my toy from when I was a kid. It's... Suddenly, he breaks the arrow with his clawed hand and flings it behind his back. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. She made her choice and my dad let her. I don't want to blame her. I have no right to. Lan catches his breath and smiles at the human half of his mouth. Sorry, I must have woken up on the wrong side of bed today. Sitting around Dresden for too long is bad for me. I start getting irritated by the smallest things. I'm always in the best mood when I'm killing demons in the wound. Don't tell her I threw away the arrow, and please don't tell her I don't want to see her. It will be better for everyone that way. Okay. I think I need to replace you, Lan. You're starting to Okay, we'll try one more time with Rhea. Let's run across the map again. Show us like a speed up running type button. Should probably get a different weapon for Emerylda, hey? Not that she uses a weapon. Alright, Rhea. He threw the arrow away. I'm sorry. Rhea grits her teeth, holding back tears, and tosses her head proudly. Alright, alright. It was just a silly, sentimental piece of wood that won't change anything. He is right. He did the right thing. Oh, now he comes over to talk to his mum. Lan strides up to Rhea and stops as if he's hit an invisible wall. Mum, you look well. Rhea clenches her fingers so tight her knuckles go white. Lan, you're so tall. I see your entire tribe is here. How is Dad? Did he stay down below? He died. Oh, I see. What? I have to intervene now. Oh my god. None of these... Lan, I didn't think you wanted to come. Lan sighs heavily. I still don't want to be here, but I would be a coward if I didn't come. It's alright, Mum. I'm not angry with you. I've just been very busy. Rhea looks away. You're lying. Am I not even worthy of your anger, Lan? Do you hate me that much? Why does Emerylda have to interfere here now? They're together. Let them talk. We're just clicking it because we never fought. I don't understand why. I don't even agree with this whole dialogue thing. It's sort of frustrating me. Alright, we've said hello. I've done my filial duty. Do you hate me, Lan? Mom, of course not. Lan frowns and shakes his head. I understand. For years I blamed myself for you and Dad trying to live like a normal family and have more children. If I hadn't given you false hope by being born alive and almost human, grief wouldn't have broken you. If anyone's to blame, it's me. I don't have the right to be angry with you. See, at least we get the option to say nothing now. I feel like we should encourage him to talk his mind, but we're going to say nothing. Lan sighs, gathering his thoughts, and turns to you. I can't jerk my way through this, can I? Do you want me to turn to my mother and say, Mum, it doesn't matter that my last brother was taken out of you piece by piece. It doesn't matter that you've been banished from everywhere because of Dad and me. None of that matters because a selfish brat wanted to have a mum and still does, even after growing up into a man? Is that what you want me to say? No, that will never happen. Never. Rhea smiles sadly. You've already said everything you need to, sweetie. And you've never been a selfish brat. Headstrong and a little lazy, maybe, but never selfish. Forgive me. I love you so much, whether you believe it or not. I'm sorry that I wasn't strong enough to be the mother you deserve. Lan gives up. His face falls like someone let all the air out of him. I forgive you. I love you too. What I said just now, I went too far. I was so lonely without you, and angry at you, at Dad, and at myself most of all. I know, Lan. I'm so sorry. Rhea quickly wipes away her tears and smiles. You silly little cave potato. Don't you dare be angry at yourself. I've never regretted having you. Not a single day. You know, I'm leaving soon, but when the war is over, find me in Nerosian. We'll visit your brothers together. I made sure their graves were looked after. Well, do you agree? Lan gulps and nods without saying a word. Oh, can we get a close-up? Close-up of the hug? With Nal mauling the wall right next to him, awkwardly. Alright, cool. I'd like you to stay longer. Okay. Cool. They're reconciled. Let's go find out where our Ember is. As we run across the city once more. Yeah. Ivy, where are you? Run. Oh. Oh, well, they're still talking. And what would they say about you in Legends Land? Who went to the crusade with his mummy? Warriors of Dresden would get a load out of this. My own mother is humiliating me. And of course, you didn't hear me say a legend. You've grown so big, not the little potato I remembered. No one has snatched you up and married you yet. Mum, did you know that grown men whose mothers call them little potatoes in the middle of resin don't tend to have much luck with ladies? Oh, sorry dear. Will big potato work? Yeah, good that they're getting along. Okay, so we're just going to quickly pop out, see where Ember is kept. Then we're going to go back in, level somebody sleep to get all their stuff sorted. And take them along with us. Right, where are you being kept? Little Grimwood, is that? No? Dragon Burial Ground. Where have they taken Ember? Blackwater? No? Is there a... Baphomet's Shrine? So that's the Ivory Sanctum is there. It's a nameless ruins, it's not really on the way. We haven't found out about her yet. We haven't done the Molten Scar yet. It's a fair way off Baphomet's Shrine, isn't it? But it's not really... We could swing by the Hell Knight Outpost, so grab Riddle, swing by this way, hit up the Hell Knight Outpost, and then come back down to Baphomet's Shrine. It's the Ravaged Longhouse. I don't know how we found out about that one. Okay. What was that one? Got the Heart of Mystery, yeah. So we still got to go to that Court of the Redeemed Lake. So we need Greyball for that one too. A bit of stuff to do still. I'd like to knock over the Ivory Sanctum too. So maybe we get Ember back, rest, and then go do the Ivory Sanctum? Looks like the best way is going to be to come down here past Green Gates, not to go up by the Hell Knight Outpost. So yeah, kind of want to knock it over while we've got it, but I also want to get to Ember as quickly as possible. Okay. Oops. Go back in. Okay. We'll do Social, I think. No, because then I've got to go through and read all of his spells and everything, don't I? What level even is he? Oh, he's not that far behind. Just keep boosting Wisdom. Okay, well that was easy. And a Mythic rank. So... Expanded Arsenal. Oh. Extra Mythic ability. Does he already have... What's he already got? Abundant Casting. So he needs improved him. Greater Abundant Casting. Has he already got improved Abundant Casting? He does. Yep, okay. So he doesn't need greater yet. Mythic Channeling? Probably, yeah. And let's do Riddle as well. So we do want to keep going into Hell Knight. Okay, so... where do we go from here with you, Riddle? If we shore up your wisdom, we can help your will saves out a little bit. We might just do that. Lawbringer. Okay. Yeah, I'm not likely to use any of you other guys, but Greyboar I will have to use. Do I want to do your thing first, or do we just head straight down? Look at those bonuses, that's... No wonder you do so well. You don't really want to deal with another caster. Yeah, we'll just take Riddle with us. Which means we're not going to have to sleep, because Riddle doesn't need to sleep to get his abilities back, because he's a fighter. He's got no spells to learn. Actually, speaking of spells, did I... No, I didn't. So I should have sorted this out, shouldn't I? What do we use for our first level stuff? Nothing. Another remove fear, I suppose. Another restoration. Breath of life. Cave fangs, what is that? Okay. Animal growth? Animal growth is probably something I could use more often. In 6th level. So I have a heal. Should probably have a stone to flesh prepared. We have a raised dead prepared. We have true seeing communal prepared. We have a banishment prepared. Let's also get a second Dispel Magic. What's B-shape? Is that worth for us? Probably not. Dispel Magic is probably worth it. Now, did you get more spell slots? You did. Look at that. Litany of Eloquence. Litany of Entanglement. Your DCs are too low for those to matter. Blessing of Luck. Resolve. Remove Paralysis is probably a good one to have because you've got... what am I thinking of? Freedom of movement. Got a Hungry Pit in there. Some evocation. We use the web more often, don't we? Put a disintegrate in there just because we can. Now, what can we put down here for you? Another Sense Vitals, that way we can use it more often. It takes a whole round though, so it's only really useful in the instance of situation minute per level. It's only useful in a surprise round. That's what I'm trying to think of, but we'll put it down anyway. And you don't need to either. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we don't know how to get to the shrine. I'm guessing this is probably going to be the best way. So we don't seem to have a way. Come this way. So we've done the green gates. It looks like this is probably the best way to go, actually. Because there's this ravine here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get through it. So we're going to come down this way. Let's see what we can do. Not yet. Let's wait for exhaustion to set in. How are we going to get into here? Okay. So we have to loop all the way around. Okay, we'll definitely rest then.
My fingers are getting white. How much more time do I have? 20 years? 10? 1? I do not fear death. But what if bleaching makes me lazy and undisciplined? I hope I do not live to see such a disgrace.
So the bleaching is something that gnomes in Galarian go through. So they're actually from the first world, like they are fake creatures. And the longer that they're away, the less colour they have within them. So. Let's focus on rescuing. Do we have to go in there? Yeah, that was one of the ones we had to go to. We're going to get this shrine first. We will rest here just because we're right near Baphomet's shrine. I refuse to believe it. Nobody can actually be that joyless. Have you ever laughed, even once? I have. 4 times, in fact. Good to know he records how many times he's laughed. How do we get down here? Here we go. I really did go the wrong way around, didn't I? Alright, let's rescue Ember. Let's sort this out. Okay. Time to get some spells down, I suppose. And 10 minutes per level. So, Sealer. Now. I guess I need to change my formation to put Riddle on the front line too, don't I?
We will win this war.
Get your buffs down. Mage armor. And communal invisibility. Sea invisibility.
The struggles never cease.
And Riddle.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Magic Fang Greater. What's that one? Blessing of Salamander. Okay. You've actually got quite a few uses now. Ivy can have this one. And that's probably it now, isn't it? Because you don't have magic, yeah. You have Onslaught. Order of the God Claw. There we go. Okay. And your spell is not. Yep, I gotta remember you've got them. So we don't have as many buffs available. Let's change our formation. You can just bring up the rear. Okay, there we go. So let's modify that again. The animals are quicker. Alright, let's see where they're holding Ember. Check the high ground first. The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We will clean it with the blood of the traitors. Has she gone and made them all betray each other?
Close ranks.
It's the first combat of the thing, is it? So the Baphomet cultists are... Okay. We missed a little bit there. The altar of Lord Baphomet has been desecrated. We'll clean with the blood of the traitors. Look what you've done! Give them the girl and we'll be pardoned. Hands off, scoundrels. We won't give her to anyone. Not to you or the demons. Please don't fight. You are all kind people. You don't need to hurt each other. Baphomet demands blood. Spares no one. Traitors and faithful alike will be sacrificed to our lord. Looks like the girl is right. If we want to survive, we'll have to fight together. Where's Ember then? Should she join my party? She's rolled initiative. I don't see her on the tracker though. Okay. Voracious, Glabrazoo, Conqueror, what's the difference? That's a 16, it's a 12, it's a 12. I think these are demons of strength, or are they demons of slaughter? Demon of strength, okay. And where are you, Nenyo? Let's delay till after Nenyo. All of us until after Nenyo. Bismuth I don't care about, just get out of the way. So there's Ember. Okay. Let's get the haste going. And let's also drop this on them. Wow, that was good. They all failed. Okay, so Arushale, let's bring down the normal Glabrazoos first, if I can. Let's start with the Voracious. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's exactly where I want Arushale. Brilliant. Brilliant.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Well, let's put that on the Conqueror.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Wow, even with the smite running, he struggles. That was nice. Into axe throw. Okay. What did I just click on? I click on chant. Whoops. Why are these things so hard to click on? Okay. Wow. Okay. We've seen the Summer Mastodon go down that quickly.
Retreat is not an option.
What are you doing, Ember? Okay. Why did Ember charge in like that? I don't know. I should check your saves. Oh, we got through it. Nice skill. You completely messed up, Arushale. Oh well.
Into the fray.
You won't survive me.
Nice critical. What's your saves like? Yep, okay. Low enough that that's worth trying.
Kneel before me.
Why are you trying to stab them, Ember? What are you doing? Get out of the way. Nenyo, I don't really need you to do anything now, do I? Yep, cool. Are we in range for that? We're not, but let's just get in there.
Thank you.
Endure this.
It's an armor class. Pretty good, apparently. Okay, see what's going on here. Breathing hard, a cultist knight wipes her blood-smeared sword on a tabard depicting Baphomet's unholy seal. She looks around. It was a difficult fight, but by some miracle none of the cultists perished. Looking back at Ember, she kneels in front of you. Knight Commander, we are guilty of treason and we repent. We beg for your mercy. Don't listen to her, Commander. Another knight, also wearing Baphomet's tabard, throws his weapon to the ground. Repentance? She was ready to give this girl to the demons until she realized there was no mercy from them. We're all traitors and murderers here. Henchmen of Baphomet and soldiers in Thasgrod's army. You'd better kill us all on the spot. Don't say that. You protected me, didn't you? Maybe you wanted to do something bad, but then you changed your mind, didn't you? The elf girl looks at you with her large, shining eyes. Please don't punish them too harshly. They didn't mean to hurt anyone. They were just deceived by the demons. Are you alright? Yes, just a little scared. The kind knights protected me, and then you came. You need constant watching, kiddo, Seela mutters, but she heaves a sigh of relief now that she knows Ember is alright. Why were you scared? You have a dragon friend. You should have just told them that Ivy will come and show them what's what. They'd let you go at once. They would. What happened? Some of the locals had gathered so we could all pray together. Then those knights came and started fighting, and they killed lots of people. Then they took me here and put me on the altar. I asked them not to hurt me, and then they started arguing amongst themselves. Some said they had to sacrifice me, and others wanted to protect me. I was so sad they were arguing. I tried to make them friends again, but they just yelled more and swung their swords. Then I cried because I didn't want anyone else to die. My tears fell on the altar, and then smoke came out of it, and the altar split in half. Then all the knights screamed, and demons came from outside and yelled that I had insulted Baphomet. But I didn't want to hurt anyone, I swear. I just wanted everyone to be friends again. Did you really say prayers to the demon lords? For the demon lords? Yes, I think demon lords are the most miserable creatures in the world. Being evil is sad and painful, and it means the evilest ones must be the saddest of all. Happy people don't start wars and bring terrible calamities down on others. So I thought that if they heard our prayers, then maybe they would change their minds and wouldn't be evil anymore. Oh, Ember. Yeah, that's about all I have to say too. Oh, Ember. Okay, interesting options here. Like this one. It's the nuttiest things I've ever heard. This one? Or maybe this one. Persuading a demon lord to see the error of their ways. Do you really think it's possible? I believe there is at least a little good in everyone. And everyone, even the most horrible sinner, can change if they really want to. Why are you defending these knights? They killed your congregation and abducted you. Yes, they killed many good people. But will killing them make anything better? Please don't kill them. You see they've repented. I know it's not harsh law that guides your judgment, but your heart. Please find a little mercy for them. Which of these knights protected you? All of them. Please don't punish anyone. You see they've repented. We have, I swear. Don't believe the repentance of a cultist, Commander. We are all traitors and liars. I hope you'll punish us. They all want to be punished. Please be kinder. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. We can leave them in Ember's congregation. We can lock them up. That's probably the safest thing to do here. Let's see. I won't yeah, we're going to go with this one. Emerylda is supposed to be this beacon of freedom at the moment because of the Azata, but this is still the safest option, and it benefits everybody. Benefits the community and benefits Ember. I won't execute them, but I'll send them to prison. You can keep preaching to them through the bars. It's both fair and merciful. Praise the Commander for her wisdom and kindness. You'll see, they will change. I will visit you every day. You're coming with us, Ember. You're not going to be there every day. Shall we? Okay, let's get Ember back in the party. Let's change our marching order again then, hey? Wait, no. How did we do this? Yeah, you were out there, weren't you? Yeah, these range characters need to be closer too. Maybe Nenio needs to be in the middle. There. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Let's see, what do we have?
It might be a trap.
Templar's Missive. So they were looking for Ember. Okay, so she's definitely something special, isn't she? Is that a helmet, is it? Blazing Crown. Whenever the wearer of this headband of Charisma +4 deals damage to an enemy through a spell, she gets 10 temporary hit points. What are you wearing at the moment? Well, you might as well wear that. Because you deal damage with spells. Okay. We'll take them, we'll take them. These masterwork. That is, it's not. And we'll take them. What are you doing here? Why is Camellia here? And why can't we talk to her? That's peculiar. Is that a bug? Or is this something to do with Camellia's story? That's very odd. That is very odd indeed. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be... if she's supposed to be there. Ah, turn that off. Okay. Okay, so... let's go to the core of the riddle while we're here. I think we have the parts now.
Mysteries can wait till tomorrow.
No, they're not gonna wait. Nenio, we've come here now. We're gonna do it. Okay. Let's do it with Nenio. Okay, so what do we have in the way? Let's do it this way. Oh, we have nothing that fits in there. Okay, cool. So we don't have the ones for this area, I guess that means. Huh. Don't I have... I do have a whole bunch of them, but not this area's ones, obviously. Well, lucky we only travelled 6 hours to get here, I suppose. Should look into Bismuth. See if he's affected by animal companion buffs or something. Who's got him? It's you, isn't it? If the owner doesn't have an animal. Alright, well in that case, I guess we go to the Legacy of the Ancients. Does that say green? The Ivory Sanctum's right there. Do we do that while we're here? think we do this one first. If we can, let's see if the green pieces work in here. If the green pieces don't work in here, then I don't know. Why aren't you moving then, yeah?
Favorite aid.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. She's not allowed to move. Oh, yeah.
Please,
And that did work.
I'm prepared. I'm trusting you.
Alright, let's see if the green ones work. Oh, so there's like a blue. Did I see the colour the other one had? Okay. Actually, you know what? I think we'll might as well just sleep here. The right side reacts more vigorously to temperature changes than your left side. I wonder what will happen if we freeze your right side and set your left side on fire. She must be talking to Sealer? Oh no. Demons are always trying to do that to me. Guess how their experiments ended? Of course, talking about the two different sides. Okay. Well, let's... That was cool and creepy. Let's get to the Ivory Sanctum then, shall we? Ivory's little run looks so cute. It's like a cat. So I should have looked at what color. I know I've taken a picture of that one. So check out the old Sakorian mines or the Ivory Sanctum. Is the Ivory Sanctum what's going to end? Don't really want to end so the Ivory Sanctum might actually be where is the Ivory Sanctum? Missing Scouts, Dusk of Dragons. And then the identity of her. Explore the Molten Scar. Last chapter of... So is this the main... I don't know if this is going to... If this will end the chapter. I'm pretty sure the Ivory Sanctum was the end of the chapter in the adventure path, so don't want to jump to it too early. Don't think it is. Let's go and do the Sakorian mines first, should we? No, let's check out the Ivory Sanctum. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, dragon is still around. Right. Watching favours the commander today. The dragon has been abducting her people was spotted by a Crusader regiment as she flew toward the Ivory Sanctum. Okay, so it just gives me a chance to kill it without an ambush. I don't think I can kill it. Okay. is going to be interesting. Last time we fought this dragon, it destroyed us. We're only level 12 now. Maybe we should have done a few other areas first. Alright, well we're here now. We are here now, let's see how it goes. So that's your long-term buffs. Yep.
No reason to pause.
That one for yourself.
Be there, Ordos.
That one for you. That one for yourself. That one for yourself. Who's missed out on bark skin? Nobody that really desperately needs it. You and you.
You're a good person.
And Ember. So what did the dragon do to us last time? It's a fire-breathing dragon. So we're going to need some protection from fire. So I need to get heroism down. We got Hellfire Rain, Dispel Magic Greater. So let's get down Communal Protection. What is this? Resist Energy Communal? Fire. And Protection from Energy. Fire as well. I'm pretty sure the dragon had fire. I think I can probably take it if I can find it. Surely it's not going to be inside.
You require my unbiased opinion?
While we're out here. I mean, I don't think either of them actually help against a dragon. Commander, I have bad news. Do you remember our agreement? I could only offer my services for this dragon hunt until my client gave me new orders. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. I've just received a letter with my new assignment. And that's not the only bad news. I have a new target. You. I've not accepted the job yet, mostly because I found this client less than agreeable of late. Now, if you are satisfied with my skills and you'd like to make use of my services in the future, we can sign a full contract. If not, however, I'm afraid it would not be profitable for me to turn down this new assignment. In such a case, as strange as it may sound, I must warn you that I'll have no choice but to kill you. Are you stupid, or are you just wicked? Or maybe you're stupid and wicked. You won't believe how many times I've heard that professional soldiers are better than volunteers or paladins or anybody else that fights for good because they know in their heart it's the right thing to do. So I look at this guy and you know what I think? Sealer spits in disgust. Bullshit. People whose loyalties are so easily bought, sometimes they're even worse than the demon. First, you'll have to return the gold from selling that dragon's head. Greybor draws his weapon and looks at you with his annoyance. Never try to fool a hired assassin. Our profession doesn't tolerate stupidity. There are very fools in our ranks. They don't survive long enough. I will keep what is mine. This is the last assignment you'll ever get. The dwarf grins with anticipation. So, did he kill the dragon?
I will defend my dream.
Well, is he even scary? I didn't even level him up, so he's still only level.
Guide my hand.
Victory!
Okay. Why That was weird. Surely he hasn't killed the dragon. So, do I not get to kill this dragon now? I am so very confused. So very confused. What do we get? Let's have a look at his letter. Sir Greyball, blah 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 blah. Dagger was, however, considering your reputation, I now find Commander Emerylda willing to pay 6,000 gold pieces for a head, 3,000 which you already paid for the assignment you failed to complete. Really? It was 6,000. I could have paid you plenty more than that. Belted Giant Strength +4. What are you wearing? Physical Might +2. And then you need... What's that? Strength +2. Yeah, I guess I could switch up for that. Rest of it's not really very exciting. Dwarven War Axe +3. Yeah, okay. Oops. Type. Alright, well, that's a bit anticlimactic. Surely that's not it. Who wants to try themselves up against a halfling? What's this? Whirlwind. What is that? I think I've triggered something here that I didn't want to trigger. I think this is going to cut out a lot of quests. So how do I know that this is going to finish the chapter? Surely it would tell me that this was going to finish the chapter, right?
I'm always open to ideas.
And surely I get to kill this dragon still. Right? What is going on? Nasty little place, but with your... No matter, with your powers we'll turn this place into a nice little cave garden. Well inlaid with a whimsical mosaic of bones from humans, animals, and some unknown creatures.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Okay. So I guess I don't get to fight the dragon. Now Feshni.
The struggles never cease.
No time for debates.
Just quickly deal with this. A couple of shears and now Feshnis. Shears all around. Yeah, nothing that would make me think I need to do anything with Nenio. Actually, do I use the 4th level spells? I think I do.
Make every strike count.
Really thinking I need to fall back. I think that going in here is actually going to end the chapter. It didn't give me the warnings that I got last chapter. Oh, hello, Coloxus.
Make your peace.
Apologies, but we have See Invisible. I actually got bonus health because of the casting the fire spell. suppose I'll probably just put him to sleep, hey?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Didn't even see that one. Oh, there's an cultist evoker over here. Why didn't we see you? Can I charge you? No. I'll charge you then. Can I charge you? No, but you should be able to walk and attack him. A little shield's probably not going to help him. It did not. What's wrong with Emerylda? Icy prison, of course.
I will resist.
Alright, how long is this going to last? 8 minutes.
Together we stand. Matritium Turinos.
Here we go. So, I wish I knew if this was going to end the chapter or not. Okay, what do they get these knowledges?
Success worthy of praise.
A chaotic conglomeration of confessions from the Baphomet's cultists. I used to be a paladin of the Eagle Watch, but then I succumbed to the temptation, murdered 2 of my friends, and came here. I cooked for the Crusade army for 5 years, poisoning at least 100 soldiers. Nobody knows how much of this is true. Why are you walking so slow?
It's just a step towards success.
This base relief depicts demons accompanied by mysterious inscriptions in the language of the Abyss. Okay. Cherubeth. A familiar narrow shadow appears before you. The antenna on the creature's head quiver, its hands linked tightly together. You have arrived, Commander, comes the high-pitched voice in your head. You have discovered my castle in the clouds, although it is a far cry from what it once was. Cherubeth's voice buzzes with irritation. I have something you need, information and assistance. You can help me in return. Let's talk. As a gesture of my goodwill, I will even allow your companions to hear our conversation. See, I am eminently reasonable. What interesting example of a demon life form. It's an Uliodru, a remarkable breed. Did you know that members of this species use their long tongues to lay their eggs inside a sleeping creature? After a certain period, the eggs hatch and have the ability to influence the thought process of the host. Let's see what happens if I put this Uliodru's tongue in my ear. Ennio takes a determined step forward. Get away, creature. I am here to speak to the commander. What are you proposing? This place, the Ivory Sanctum, used to be my own personal domain, but in recent times I have been forced to share it with a horde of allies. There is one among them who will likely interest you, Xanthia the Plagued One. Cherubeth's voice jitters with emotion. It drops to a heated whisper. A swarm that walks, a mesmerizing creation. Who could have imagined that a mortal would be turned into something so extraordinary? He is behind many of the calamities that have befallen you. It is his hands that myself and other demons have received our new abilities. Kill him, and the lords will struggle to find his equal for a long time. I won't simply stand aside, I will help you as well. I'll tell you what I know and ensure that my servants do not attack you here in the sanctum. We came into your house and ready to fight. Instead of fighting back, you're ready to give up your own side for us to kill? Even Wendwar could learn something from you. You are beginning to understand. You see, demons hate everyone. Our own kind, our enemies, even ourselves. Our entire lives are based on destruction, for the sake of self-destruction. If someone is seeking the bleakest and most appalling death for themselves and everyone around them, what chance is that they will feel compassion or friendship towards others? So if demons are all monstrous by nature and know nothing of honor or fellowship, remind me again, why did we trust you? Ooh, interesting. I think we are going to have to leave here, because this looks like it's going to be the end of the chapter, and it'll cut off all those quests that had red on them. You'd betray your own kind. Why? Because I am a demon. You detect amusement in Cherubeth's voice. Rules, laws, loyalty? Seek them in hell and heaven, anywhere but the abyss. I served Lord Baphomet for as long as it benefited me more than it cost me. I was the mistress here in my castle in the clouds. The entire territory was under my control. But then that Monargo, that arrogant fool, botched the attack on Canabras and the Wardstone. Our laboratory in Dresden was under threat, and Xanthia and his minions were quickly pulled out of the city. They offered up the Sanctum for his use, and made him the ultimate authority here over me. I was forced out of my private quarters, made to live on the margin within my own home as a horde of demons from Discari's armies were herded in. With Xanthia playing commander and his servants ruining all my endeavours, there is nothing for me to do here. This place can fall for all I care. I will find a new patron in the Abyss. That's why I'm telling you. Kill our common enemy. I will help you do it. Where can I find Xanthia? He's very close, in my former private quarters. There's only a wall separating us, but his lair is well protected and you cannot access it from here. You have to make your way through the entire sanctum, crossing the bridge and the main guard post, which is headed by the cultist Xanedra. She was a summoner in the original adventure park. Coming back will be easier. There's a secret passage from Xanthia's lair into my rooms that can only be opened from the other side. What information are you willing to share with me? The information that you undoubtedly want more than anything. How the demons have started acquiring their new monstrous powers. It didn't start with Xanthia and it won't end with him. But I will tell you what I know only if you fulfill your part of the deal. I accept your offer. The demon tilts her head to the side. That's good. Then listen. There are two factions in the Sanctum currently. The ones who came here with Xanthia do not answer to me. That group includes ordinary demons, mythic demons, and his loyal mortal mages. You will have to fight them, there's no getting around that. But then there are Baphomet's followers as well. I will give you my mark so that my subjects will take you for one of our own. They have been dying to take on our unwelcome house guests for a long time. So just tell them that their mistress says, do it. The demon smiles wistfully. My mark will also serve another purpose. If you defeat Xanthia, it will bind his swarm and force it to fly directly into my net. I cannot allow such a unique creature to disappear entirely. I will preserve him in some form. You once again hear an undercurrent of amusement in Jerebeth's voice. The demon waves a delicate hand in your direction. You are instantly doused in a sweet-smelling wave, then it passes. There, my mark is in place. Go and find me in my main chamber when it's all over. Okay, so I think I do have to leave here. This is the end of the chapter, and if I complete this, all these ones here with a red hourglass on them were going to become invalid. So we are definitely going to leave. I don't want to end the chapter yet. So we'll save it there, and we'll head back out and try and complete the rest of the stuff. Yeah, there's a fair bit actually that needs to be done before we end this chapter. So we'll go out, do the rest of these quests, and then come back later. We already sort of failed that dragon quest. I'm not sure if we're supposed to believe that Greyball killed the dragon, but it looks like we're not going to get a chance to do the dragon fight, which is a little bit disappointing. I was really hoping to do that battle again. But anyway, if you like the content, please hit the subscribe button, and we shall see you in the next episode.